softball season preview, getting ready here in a couple weeks for the first game. We're with shortstop, senior Amy Trionfi. Amy, thanks for your time today. Amy, just talk about, kind of bring us up to speed on the status of the team. You've been here for 4 years now. Been through a lot of off seasons, a lot of fall ball. Just kind of talk about what your thoughts were from fall ball and maybe some positive takeaways for the team.
Yeah, so we had a really great fall this year. Probably one of our best falls ever, I could say, in the last 4 years I've been here. We had a ton of new talent coming in along with our returners, and had enough players to be able to split up into 2 teams, and actually worked really well for us. We're able to succeed with both teams together, even though a lot of us were split up and not used to playing with each other. There's a ton of freshmen, but our chemistry, I mean, people were saying, like, looks like you've been playing together for years, even with some of the freshmen coming in and filling spots. So it was a really good bonding season for us, I guess.
Good. Talk about kind of the influx of new talent, girls that are able to step in and play right away or have a contributing factor, and then also that key core group of returners that you guys do have. Talk about what that, kind of what your role was, from a leadership side to be able to, hey, we need to, get these girls acclimated, and we, need to continue to raise expectations, and how you're able to kind of establish that in the fall.
Yeah, so we had a ton of talent coming in. One of our biggest freshman classes, like I said, I feel like that we've had in quite a while, and honestly, every single one of them came in with the mindset that I'm a freshman. I am here to prove myself and do well, and they've done nothing but given their all at practice, and are more than welcome to step in for anybody on the team. And like I said, our bench goes deep, so expect to see some freshmen starting or playing or coming in every game. They've done a really, really good job at just taking the part of the freshmen and showing us what they've got.
Good. Now, Amy, looking back on your 4 years, just even your experience here at the with the softball team, experience with the school and the academic setting, just kind of talk about what maybe looking back, if you haven't done that yet, maybe go ahead and do it real quick, but just kind of the overall growth of the success of the athletic program, the success of the softball program, and kind of what it means to be a graduating senior at this time.
Yeah, so over my past 4 years, the school has changed so much. We've grown not only in class size, but in what we have. I mean, look at the beautiful football stadium that we have now. The programs are only getting better. Our records are getting better. And as for classes, like I've always said that I love the small class size. I love being able to have a relationship with my professors and the athletic director and my coach, and it's really good environment for those who like that relationship, and being able to see the growth over the past 4 years has been really incredible, and it's very exciting for me. So.
Good. And then carrying that kind of fast forward look, about 30 days away. Talk about how that excitement is carrying over. It's like, okay, now it's official practice. We're at the Legacy Center full time. We have our own spot. We can get reps in. Just talk about what sort of excitement the team has right now that official practices have started.
Yeah, so we are very excited right now. Came back, didn't skip a beat. Everyone is talking and laughing, but we're getting down to business. Everyone is serious, and especially for the seniors, I think it kind of hit, especially me, like yesterday coming in, and it was like, oh my goodness, this is my last season. It got real, and so I think we're all just ready to buckle down and just make it through the entire season, not give up. And that's been one thing that we've been trying to stress is rely on each other. Don't get burnt out. If you need some help, if you need anything, just stick together as a team. We are one, and just buy into it. We can do it together.
Talk about some of the goals. You mentioned team chemistry. You mentioned great talent, good core group coming back. Kind of what some of those goals will be. Those first couple weeks when you head off to Florida and Alabama and Georgia. You're getting all those games in a short amount of time. While they are good to kind of get under your belt, you're still trying to figure some things out as well too. So maybe talk about how preparation will be for that and some of the goals for those first couple of trips away.
Yeah. So with such a strong returning class and with a strong freshman incoming class, we could have the infield, outfield any different way. So I think we're going to really focus on seeing who fits best where, what kind of combinations we can do, and the whole team together kind of bonds like really well. But it'll be interesting to see kind of when we go out there who will be starting and filling in. And like I said, our bench is so deep that it could be different rotations throughout the game, but it'll be very exciting to see how we all come together when the first game comes. So.
Looking ahead to then, hopefully once you get back and the weather's better, permitting, you don't have to have a huge couple weeks layoff before WAC play starts. Maybe talk about, the team's gotten better in your 4 years here and more respectable, more successful within the WAC. Maybe based on your experience and kind of goals moving forward, what would kind of be, what does the team really need to focus on or do well in order to take that next step into the, top of the WAC?
So one thing I think we really need to focus on is hitting. We've always been pretty sound defensively, but we go through ups and downs hitting. But how it's looking so far, if we stay on hitting, our defense is looking great. But really focus on, I guess, just that offensive side, and then also just staying together as a team. It's hard when you go down to Florida and you play so many games. Like, it's so much fun, but a lot of girls, especially the underclassmen, aren't really used to it, whereas the upperclassmen have gone through it. They know what to expect. And so I guess just keeping everybody up and just keeping that team chemistry together, not losing that.
Good. One of the things I think once you guys started finally having home games last year, you didn't have many, but I think the games that you did have at home, and it was nice, you guys were able to get a good crowd and a lot of energy at the field. And I think a lot of that, did translate to wins for the most part, which was exciting. Just kind of, a plug for Concordia softball and a rallying cry, even though maybe a couple months from now, what can the team expect to see, or what can they expect to see when they do come to the game, and what are some reasons that fans should come out to support Concordia softball once it gets warm?
Yeah, so definitely look out for our bats. I think we've got a great hitting team, and if we hit as well as we did in fall, if not better, it's going to be hard to beat us, So definitely look out for our bats, and again, that chemistry. Like I said, people were telling us, like some of the seniors, freshmen, juniors playing together, like, it looks like you guys have been playing together for years, and we hadn't known each other for more than 3 months. So look out for that chemistry and definitely those bats, and it'll be fun to watch. Good.
Well, thanks for your time today. We're looking forward to the season starting, following you guys in Florida and everywhere, and then can't wait to, in the middle of an ice storm, can't wait till it gets warm so we can get out there and support you. So thanks for your time. Good luck coming up. Senior shortstop, Amy Trionfi. Thanks, Amy.